Hello again, it's Joey John Maguire. Third attempt at this through my own fault. It's the second poem in my latest book, which I haven't had time to do a front cover for. A friend of mine who used to do front covers for rock bands, famous rock bands, used to do their album covers, is promising to do this front cover, but I have not yet received it. But hopefully next week he'll supply. Otherwise I'll design another, as I normally do. Right then, I wrote this poem in the early hours of this morning just to say I am in the Broadway bar, one of my very favourite watering holes in London. It's the Broadway bar, Fulham Broadway. That's located on Fulham Road, Fulham, London, Southwest 6, United Kingdom. The Untold Truth. It was a winter's night near the border, my extremities frozen through the bone. I was freezing, so must they have been, ripped from their beds, their eyes popping like foxes caught in the light. In what was an early morning horror show, a tragic mix of chaos in the order. Children crying, wives screaming and cursing, "You dirty British bastards!" At the silent figures lining the hallways, armed, uniformed, and looking dangerous. Prisoners having been thrown into the back of the pig, daylight struggling to break the chill of the winter's darkness. The operation had been successful, time enough later for taking praise. I have been here before. They haven't and are trembling with cold, chilled fright. Some are mocked as they shiver in their jammies, whilst others piss puddles on the floor. I know what's coming. They fear the worst. Rumour and myth travel quickly to the dark recesses of underworld fear. I am expected to put the nozzle of my gun to the back of their heads and click in mock execution. But my finger is nowhere near the trigger, which is why now my conscience is clear. The untold truth? I was singled out as a traitor for not being one of them, and that's when the bullying commenced. Fingers holding their weight against the wall, 11 innocents stood nervously amongst the dozen. None had ever been an enemy of mine, but the next day the 12 would hate me for all time. True story in South Omar.